have more Is It shit. This time out, we're looking at the Legio Custodes Pallas Grav attack squadron. This unit costs 85 points, is a ballistic skill 5 predator, which is also a skimmer, basically. And a fast skimmer at that. It comes with a twin-linked Arachnus 420 blazer cannon, flare shield, machine spirit, has deep strike, outflank, and grav backwash. It costs only 85 points, and it has front armor equivalent of 13, side armor 11, rear armor 11, and 2 hull points. It's essentially a predator with 1 less hull point, but again, a skimmer. And harder to hit, because that grav backwash rule, just like on the Pallas Grav carrier that we talked about in an earlier video, means you're at -2 to hit it in assault. So yeah, in a bag of dicks, I believe is the term. You can include up to 2 additional vehicles in the squadron for 85 points each. Well, if you're filling out fast attack, why not? These things can't spearhead the assault of your army, but these are a much stronger vehicle than the Legion land speeders, and on the flanks could prove a real headache for opponents. You can upgrade them with a searchlight for 1 point. Probably won't need to, because there's not much long range units in this army. Pretty much nothing beyond range 36. So I don't think it'll come into play too many times, maybe against an army like Night Lords, but Night Lords thrive in assault, and Night Lords do not want to assault a Custodes army, so trust me on that. The extra armor, yeah, well, it keeps the squadron moving. So for 5 points, it only takes you to 90 points a model, probably worth it. The Pallas Grav attack may exchange its twin-linked Arachnus blaze cannon for a twin-linked Adrathic Devastator. Now, firstly I want to cover off on, as with the Pallas Grav carrier, we have the Arachnus 420 blaze cannon. The concentrated blast fires at 48 inches range, strength 8, AP 1, heavy 1, exo shock. That's where you roll the dice, and on a 4+, you get an extra penetrating hit that they don't get a save of cover save or anything against. Or the burst fire mode, which is basically a heavy bolter with -1 AP but +1 strength. It's a decent weapon. I think, however, that the key weapon on this, if used wisely, is actually the Adrathic Devastator? I believe that's what it's called. Yes, the Adrathic Devastator. It's range 18, strength 6, AP 2, heavy 2, instant death, armor bang, gets hot. So what you have here is a multi-melter with slightly reduced range, slightly reduced strength, but you get constant armor bane. So armored ceramite doesn't mean crap to this. Yes, it does get hot, but it's also twin-linked, right? And it fires 2 shots instead of 1. And fantastic against units like the currently feared Segment Terminators, ooh, and Red Butchers, Death Shroud, anything with 2 wounds, because it's AP 2 and strength 6, it'll wound Terminators on 2s, they get their invul, generally a 4+, because most people take out a Fracti armor. They will have a 50% chance of passing, and if they fail, boom, whole dead Terminator. Those 2 wounds just get eaten up by 1 shot. You have a squadron of these, that's, 270 points for 3 of them, 6 shots. That's enough to kind of cripple a Terminator unit. I mean, you're gonna hit with those shots. It's twin-linked and ballistic skill 5. Chances of missing are so low. You're gonna hit with all 6. You're probably gonna wound with 5 of them. They're probably gonna save 2 or 3 of them. So you're gonna kill probably 2 or 3 Terminators out of a Justinian or a Death Shroud or a Red Butcher squad. That's pretty sizable. And considering you can outflank things like that, you can get behind Sicarians, you can get behind Spartan tanks especially, where their flare shields don't count, and punch those holes in the side of a Spartan. Yes, with only being strength 6, it is still quite hard to get through that armor 14, because you're looking for an 8, and on average you're going to roll a 7 on the 2d6. But it's doable, because again, with a squadron of these, you're going to have 6 shots. And unlike a melter weapon, you don't have to close to 12 inches, you can do it from 18 inches away. You're a fast skimmer. You can come on the board and move 12 inches? 18 inches, in fact? And still fire at full ballistic skill with this thing. Fill your fucking boots. Is it shit? No, it is not shit. It's a fantastic unit used wisely. Again, you can't spearhead an assault with this thing. It is purely a support vehicle. But used wisely and with the right weapon loadout for the right situation is a fantastic unit. as I said, either weapon choice is a great option for it. I just think that the Draythic Devastator, it makes this thing a priority target for enemies. They really don't want to be on the receiving end of it, and they'll devote firepower to killing these that they could be using to kill other units in your army, in my opinion. So, that comes down to tactics as much as any video. Thank you all for watching the episode, and I'll see you all next time.